Bidāhīlakulat, Mahāliakukonkālakulat, Kotpīlakochijek, Teilā Ren Kareitiasula Kumidāhīlajēvilu Kochijek. Awakte Kolase Bilu, Palion, Peiru Reduction, Telio, Leoa, Basugado, Emil. Top blood, dear got the deal of Godala. Pasumitahi Kahala, Idahila Kulat, Pala shipped up Imioma, and then you pass Oshil could drug dealers, could a shield from their reservation, Billing Square Hook, Sash Bosher Hook that. Hey, Lodge, Milo, Pasugada, 3-bedroom, got it. You got it. Kodala Kulat, Ihasio. Back doorway shows you. Foundation that they hot tap. Kotala, Dasha Shewami. When you hop, was in accommodation. Him, but there's a lot of nails could have watched she do. Him kiss on a cow. Him Balaji sign what was to. Him Malay quit to. Carpet could follow up field. This day now, black top put back. They long, pork could not get a new over the field of him. But they called us to. But they called us that, but they signed the victim, or what they signed the gem. Elaine, this she grudge, get a mule. Elaine, Lane, they paid for it. How much sure you could have. Bilo Helagen, B20 Joey Gasu, Baswa, you got it. Jobs got a maid. Axe will up a jay took that. Family gado up a mobush should. Hey, none of the ordinance, can they change it? Are we going to get more grants? For more houses? Deal, housing, deal, you have to do tough love. Why shilu, you let it. Das Jewish Koe related housing Hawi. One Kataka is available each of Jeru Kodima, Ilan Hole Jeru Kodima. Trash, get ever charted. Bishkek Hamawar. Gosh, police Haba, police Egypt. Come on, charge, the level of father. Law, the name of Yipper, Baichilalu, Kodima. Here, Hina Ordinance, Dakolos, she will, dear. Alice Lejuala, Alakavil Lejuala. Bill, he won't shit do with you. Over. Yeah, give a lap bill. Up there. RV trailer that I'm called Olika too. I want to leave. I was home, I'm sure, board up, put a cool spirit. I was home, I'm sure, sitting room, covered, ducking, covered. He's got Palakpaka Aktapisha, Lake Bayidata, Koywaram. They stuck Kadahira. They need a bedroom of their own. These options, they need a bedroom of their own. The other states, they need a bedroom of their own. They could have how many that he very more is could have kalakon kala ala khati they want privacy. He kuhamele palu bashi. So I was very touched. Iho ready to palu picture out. Then but what is dark say palu ba miskiru ka lechuka we want but a father to go in the cook. He then our Baku issue, but our school issue. Have here go that each again. Here, then we all get a room of our own, get a nice house of our own. Here, today, my God is our army so. Our justice so, our IC so. If Rakin you take I own 2 lots in Croatia. Following up there, now what a tax issue, what a issue was that. Expat Rishila, Coconamas Milaka, you cook. Give us Pakakon, Biluka, Chichigada. The however, license service, bond, insurance service, the all here, Kakomale, or up you can. Karakon, Pakistan, award date. Then Balu, but then house, Pakistan, Cook's share bond, insurance, law, Awatu, they itchy. What should I be?
Oh, again, we have a 3-branch government, judicial, executive, and legislative. And some not in heat by it's because to conform, with the ordinances, we have to bring it up to date. And we look like Donna says, Lieutenant says, what's the good part of it? What is the bad part of it? Could I say, give you an example, then Eli, Alhampoluku Guga, a Kagon, Lieutenant, there, Bayou, you, a Katuk non-judicial, Katuk executive, Bawad, and Eli, who took you, Father, not sweet. That's why ordinance form, for you, Katuk, and Bayou, Bayou, Katuk, then we can go through our judicial system all. Tuesday, clean, it's here got that. Then we're going to have to, all right, deal in mind with ideas. First, we'll truth, because then we can go ahead and not false. And pros and cons, does it on these laws?
Well, again, the ordinance, there you go, we go out to, if you look at it, because the law fixes that law is more different too. I think, big in my opinion, new one that conforms to our new laws did. And big I think we need to kind of change over to what's new, and lawyer law. Well, I guess he's going to give us an overview on the general pros of that new ordinance.
The new ordinance provides, like Senator Hill stated, opportunity to conform to the new constitution. There is a lot of procedure in there with regards to transparency and accountability. So the legislature goal in presenting this ordinance is to ensure that we have more of an opportunity for the people to be involved in who their representatives are going to be on the board, what their powers are for each of the districts, reporting to the communities, getting public notice out, and also to ensure that there's fair due process in any type of negative action. So for example, the evictions process. If we were to enact a zero tolerance law for housing, we would ensure that due process is met through administrative means and also the court. That's what the legislature is striving to do through this ordinance. I do believe that it has a little bit more work that needs to be done, and I do have some points here that we left with our last committee meeting last year with regards to some improvements to be made. And I think one of them that is going to be coming up for discussion, which is important, is the public sanitation language. How we're going to be inclusive of the junk vehicle law, dog ordinance law, trash, littering. I think the littering law, we still have yet to finish the language on that. Let's see. And one of the big things, like I said, is the oversight and reporting language to the community, to the various procedures throughout the ordinance. What's key to the new ordinance also is the way the board is selected. Yes.
Does that include drug dealing in-house?
You know, that's going to be a point of discussion that's coming up also with the drug to say drug dealing in the house. That is a felony. You can't do that in public housing. And how we deal with that through the ordinance is going to be very key. And so we've had discussions at the other two district meetings. Well, how is that going to be accomplished? Are we going to use a system of due process? Is it going to be a free strike deal? How does that work under the requirements of the federal law? And so I think we probably should put a little bit more work into that. But that's really a community perspective in the way of how do you want to deal with the drug dealers? One other option we have under the Constitution is exclusion. That's been discussed here and there through different meetings, especially if it's and I'm not sure what the percentage of non-members are in tribal housing that might, be dealing drugs in the housing, but exclusion certainly looks like an option that could be available. So throughout, what I'm being told right now is there is no zero tolerance law that we have on the books right now. Where you'll find it is actually in the lease, and I assume it would be under board policy or housing policy in general. So this housing ordinance might be a good opportunity to enact specific sanctions and remedies for that type of activity. But I'm curious because I know, personally, I know a few drug dealers on reservations that have been convicted and gone to prison for dealing drugs in the housing units. So if that's happening out here, I think the best place to start with it is with this housing ordinance and how that's going to be governed. So, like I said, there are some pros to this ordinance. There's also some cons. I think it needs a little bit more work. I would just offer to anybody that if you have any insights, suggestions, or comments, to include that in every way, every step of this process. We do have our media and public notice from the legislative branch, and so all of you are welcome to, even after the meeting, provide any comment or input on how you want to deal with some of these issues, because the drug issue really is a community social issue that how that's going to be dealt with is very key with how the community wants that to be handled. So, Senator Hill, I didn't know if you had any other additional pros to this ordinance, but I know you've been with this ordinance a little bit longer than I have.
All right, those now ordinance that okay, tickets state Mr. Realtor was that every one of you and ala tiktaja absalga muksua homuksuga oliwa judicial legislative and executive code and there's checks and balances we don't we need to report to people and not just like a check and balance, not like we're reporting to you on what we're doing at the legislative offices now. And so now I think if it's all right, if executive housing lawyer all they kind of want to keep this and prove it. It's all up to you guys. If you don't want to do it, there's nothing wrong with it. So if you want this one right here, there's nothing wrong. My boss is here for that. And Corey, not all, and you guys think it's just like Dennis Fair don't walk. I'll have them talk about the old housing ordinance and what's good about it. After Dennis, I'll do Q&A. I think it's a load. I would not.
Housing Komalewa. I started doing inspections too every year. Once a year we do inspections. We go in a house, we look at the walls, we look at the ceiling, we look at the floor, the plumbing, the electricity. But a way to go, when we go outside and look on the roof, we look around on the siding, the foundation, we did everything like that. And these inspection sheets were just in the file in everybody's unit. And Kalagonde forgot about them in Kusiketsu. So I went in and I started doing my stats. Kalagonde, I started looking at these houses and I started doing comparisons for each project. And each project, the same style house, they had, I looked at them and I did some stats on there, and all the tribal housing, they're not good houses. They're poorly made, and they're not above standard. It's normal. They were below standard. They were not made very well. We want to change the old paper. 1977 that was 39 years ago. It was political and it is still political. Chairman put there there was New York so these people were lied to and they were voted to him about to like me. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, okay, when I did this inspection, I looked at everybody in those houses. Age, are they so old that they can't work and they can't pay? Were they too young? Well, those houses were all under buy that. Then I looked at their income. They had the money to pay their rent, but they refused to pay their rent. Kalagon, I looked at Kalagon, they owed money. They owed so much money that they owed twice or 3 times the amount of that house. Kalagya Wakum Kona $220,000 house because the buying is still late after 39 years. Came enough 39 years today, they're paying 3 times that house. Okay, that would be $60,000 for a $20,000 house. Okay, that's not the way it should be. When they don't pay in 3 months, they should be out of there because there's other people who need houses. And then these people that didn't pay, they think that their kids own those houses. They don't have no right to those houses. If that person that name is under that house, if they're deceased, they don't, it's not their house. And that's where we have to understand that Helena Walker's always to him. Then there's people, like I said, political, and that's how they got their vote. Maybe it might change because now that everybody sold their land to land buyback, we have more power as a tribe to build houses anywhere. Then if we do a district idol, magic. But really, my opinion is that we should have an independent housing without the tribe. We'll still be under the tribe, but we won't be under the tribe because nepotism, media was on. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Shannon. Before I get the mic up, we actually have a Met deal. Section 1, Title 8B of the Code Law and Order Code, especially Chapter 11, is hereby amended to add the following section: 8B-11-101, public appearance of drugs under the influence of methamphetamine or meth. Person commits the offense of public appearance under the influence of meth if he or she appears in a public place under the influence of marijuana, meth, or any dangerous drugs, controlled substance, or inhalants to use the position anyway. If you get on Indian law, Montana.gov, law, and there's no such thing or meth laws today. We got every law that's possible there. Laws, we got laws, and laws that were legislature that we're law and policy makers. It's our boundary. Law enforcement, somebody will emulate it. Then it goes to executive, and that's where they enforce these laws. And once it gets out of our hands and we pass it, it goes to the executive. That's the people that's supposed to enforce the laws. Yeah.
In the future, if you get any more new grants for houses, please don't get disposable kind. Kitchen window radio, window shade belaying. Be a shade koda. Window area 8 Frenches, Sawali. 8 housing, Bawash, warehouse, ball, chicken ball, a warehouse, ball, a melee, Axe, Frenches, Sawali, $112. Hour later, 3 days later, while they are window air kuchi, in the window they're doing sawo. And no window today, these are disposable. Would you believe? Window. Free, put out a barbecue shed, it's gonna cost more. And then the window with plastic head all through winter. 1411 over the Basel. Leak head, color patch head, color patch head, what? Color snow, we're gonna delay, federal major going hot. Basago, Wasu, Kolio, Camps, they show it, Dushi, COVID. The housing Mawa, the Tamil, Bliss, the Bliss, the I was hoping before winter, but it never. And I have grandkids. Next time, don't get disposable.
Thank you, Jenny. Come up.
Thanks, Senator. Well, first, I've got several questions. The first one is I have for your legal here. The draft here, were you instrumental in drafting this document here?
I was not instrumental in drafting the document. This document was drafted initially by previous attorney Jay Harris and was brought through petition to the Wyola District via our Constitution.
The reason I asked that was because I read it and I recognized it because this was brought to me when I was Speaker of the House, 2012, 2013. And when I read through it, we're a free branch government, right, Eric, as what you said. Well, the language in here is going to cause some friction between executive and legislature, because when you have one branch overreaching and trying to tell another branch what to do, then nothing is going to get done. We had to deal with that in 2009, 2010, 2011, and then through part of 2012. Within those 4 years, nothing was done because branches were fighting. I was Speaker of the House of the legislative branch. We had an executive branch that held the legislative branch's paychecks because they would not do what the executive branch wanted to do. That's the last administration. So I'm just cautioning you guys that I think you should utilize your attorney here to work with the housing attorney and come up with a draft that's suitable for everyone to get along. Because right now, this very same document, I said no in 2011 and I said no in 2012 because it's overreaching. Right now, the way the health board is selected is that the executive branch recommends somebody and then you, the legislative branch, confirms them. That's how branches work together. Right now, in this document, it says the legislative branch will choose whom they think. And it's going to be kind of hard because how can the executive branch administer an office and grants when it's under the legislative branch, when it's supposed to be under the executive branch? So what I'm just telling everyone here is that I think this is what I come from myself, is that I think you should utilize your attorney and come up with a different document that everybody agrees upon. Another thing I see with this, I see where Lodgegrass gets 3 housing subdivisions and Reno gets 2. Okay? If you're gonna go along with that, I think Reno's, there's a lot of us here.